Hello again. Well, now that everything's dried out a little bit, we're going to take a little bit deeper look at the Eagle Nest little park that is actually really close to Ruby Falls. It's actually a few hundred feet down the road from Ruby Falls. Now that they've cleared all this stuff out, you can really see this was a quarry for the road going up Lookout Mountain, at least on the Tennessee side, to get the gravel and the rock. And for a while, it was quite ugly. What they did was, a little while after, and you can actually Google this and check it out, a gentleman made a wet and dry garden, a botanical garden. It was actually very pretty. Now, the ruins are still here, but obviously the gardens are long gone. So let's take a little bit deeper look at this place, shall we? I will say one thing, it is very nice that the Park Service, or whoever did it, cleared it out, because back in the past, this place was absolutely just chock full of weeds and brush, and now that they've cleared it out, you can really see how interesting this place is. Now, apologies for the time of day. Might have come a little bit earlier in the day so that the sun is not shining in our faces. But you can see that the wet garden area would have been in the middle there. And then you've got all of the quarry around this way. Now, we'll go take a look here in a minute up top. We're going to take a peek around here first. I wonder if anybody has any pictures of the gardens back in the day. If you know anybody that has pictures, have them contact me, because it would be interesting to see all this beautiful garden that would have been here. Get deeper into this quarry, you can see where all of those drill marks would have been, and they would have drilled in and dynamited, broken it all up, and you can kind of see one of the eagles right up there. We'll be able to see a closer look in it here in a minute, but it's definitely a interesting place. A lot of people, me included, actually learned how to climb here. I mean, after all, it's man-made cliffs, and it is a perfect area for learning how to climb. And then you can see all the impact points where the dynamite would have exploded and sheared stuff off, so it's definitely pretty interesting. Now, at some point too, evidently there was a bust of Lincoln or somebody. Now, I'm betting that some of these rounded pieces are probably what's left of it, because in my lifetime I don't ever remember seeing one. And there's definitely not one anywhere in here that I can tell of. But you know what? Let's go up and take a look, shall we? Just as a warning, climbing up to the top is a little squirrely, a little treacherous, but it's not too bad. And apologies for the wind, but we had a storm come through, and we are on the back side of it. And here we are up at the top. Now, get a gander at this. So this is one of the two eagles that used to be up here. Now you can see that it's man-made. It's been made with concrete. And while it's in bad shape now, you gotta admit that the view is pretty spectacular. course, things have grown up a little bit now. So let's try to go around the front here. I obviously can't go too far. And you can see that somebody has graffiti painted it, which is an unfortunate thing, but yeah, these were made back in the day. Now this was parked here back in the day for people to attach their climbing gear to. I don't know if I'd want to trust it, because that is a long way down to fall. I'm gonna try to get over there. Might not be able to. There's a lot of briars over in that section, but I'm gonna try to get over there and see if I can find any remnants of the other eagle. So let's go take a look. Before we get over there, you can see you can actually park. This is a gravel section of the road up where Ruby Falls is. So you can get into Ruby Falls and park up here. And you can see more trees to anchor to. Of course, there's that amazing view again. And here is why a lot of people thought that the second eagle was gone. It's not 100% gone, but some punks have pushed it over. And that's a shame. It looks like, well, here, let me try to get around it a little bit more. Yep, well, not only has it been pushed over, but somebody took the head off. And this one was painted blue. Now, if anybody remembers, were these actually painted back in the day? I don't know. They've always been this color in my lifetime. But you can see it would have been right here. And then there's the other one right across the way. So they kind of would have been a gate. What a shame. If you can see the detail that was put into these. I'm going to stop right here because obviously this is pretty much it. You can see that it did have gravel, so it does loop up and around. And there again is that amazing little park just down the road from Ruby Falls. Well, one last thing to check out before we go. One of the cool things that they did, and I guess this just reflects how different car traffic was back in the day, is facing the road, they made several sets of stairs. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest set, so we're going to take a look at this one, but you literally, right next to the road, have this big hand-laid set of stairs. And yeah, you can see it's right there. So let's go to the bottom and take a look, shall we? And like I said, right beside the road, and just take a look at that. And there it is. The Eagle's Nest Park. It's part of the National Park Service now. A little interesting conversion of a ugly quarry into a beautiful and interesting piece of history. Now, obviously, with the gardens gone, now it's just got a footnote. But I hope you've enjoyed our little peek, and I'm glad we found the second eagle. Anyway, I'm off to go on some more journeys. Until then, why don't you go on a journey of your own? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.